Even though you've done sort of loads of films since you started filming this was your first American film. What lessons did you take from this one that you took into your other projects?
I mean, it being my first American film and also a big studio film, it had a great budget, it was with a studio. I think it was quite daunting. I think as an European actress, I kind of saw the whole studio work as being this big monster, and I was like, how am I as an artist going to be able to work in this big machinery? And it was quite a lovely experience, because as soon as I came there, I just realized that it's kind of the same thing. The work that I do, you know, with Sergei Bodrov, we met in the mornings with the director, with the other actors, DOP, and we sat down in this room and kind of did the same work that I would do in my indie films back in Europe. And that was a big revelation, I think, to realize that, and also then to become more open and totally relaxed in doing my work.
Gotcha. And I guess this is also the first time you've worked with this amount of CGI. How close was what you were imagining to what the final product is?
It's interesting. I still haven't been able to see the film. I will do that this week.
Okay.
But, I remember the thing is that it was a big gift because we didn't do this film mostly in front of a green screen. We actually had the set designer who's won several Oscars, actually build up the entire space. We had the city is actually built up. You can walk down alleys, come out at a new little plaza. You could walk around a corner. There was 5 more buildings, and you could really have a long stroll on set. And I have never seen anything being built up on that scale ever. I don't think I almost haven't since even. And it was 500 extras, and I don't know how many animals were on set some of the days. But then, of course, I do this big fighting scene that was one of my biggest that I practiced for a few weeks, where I have to fight this god with 4 arms, and of course the man that I fought didn't have 4 arms. So that's something that I very much enjoy, looking forward to see what it looks like now.
I mean, is it easier losing yourself in that sort of environment as opposed to a more grounded film like, say, Testament of Youth?
I don't know. I think, sets in general kind of does the magic for you. Where, it doesn't matter if it's 90 or if it's present time or Ex Machina when it's, more of a sci-fi feel, or if it's a fantasy film. To see just a finished set while being so much involved in the project that you're making, it's just, a freeing feeling of just walking on set, and you kind of, it comes to you. It's a gift. It makes things easier. You can just enter whatever imagination or fantasy that you have.
And the cast for this one is just insane. You got Jeff Bridges and Julianne Moore in particular. What was it like working with them, and did they give you any advice when you were filming?
It was huge. I mean, I've seen them up on the screen so many times, and to see them reconnect after Big Lebowski once again and reunite was big. And, I think the gift, or what they showed me, was their work. And I didn't come up with a question a day to ask them, but you really do learn a lot watching them and be able to collaborate. And with Julianne Moore, I had a couple of scenes, just the 2 of us, and she was so warm, and I could see that she really made an effort to make sure that I was always, relaxed, and she knew that I was a young girl, new in the industry, and she kind of liked to talk about, how it was for her when she started, and that means a lot,
And finally, 2015, you got a crazy year. 6 films coming
9
out
films.
next year. Is there anyone that you're particularly excited for audiences to see?
I am very excited. It's a bit of a coincidence how all those films, it's not like you can make 9 films in a year. They've been made over more than 2 years, and then they've just, some of them have been long in post, so it's going to be quite a lot. But I'm so excited. This is what you long for. You long for the films to have an audience, and I just want as many people as possible to come and see it.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey You Guys, huh?
Hey You Guys.
Is that from the Goonies?
It is indeed, yes.
Nice.
Hey You Guys!